everyone, welcome along and welcome back to Holmåkra. Today we're going to be trying to make things work a little bit better around here. So we've got all of our the trees we want. All of them are up here in this area here. Unfortunately, it's not massively easy for us to get our equipment or our tractors or anything up here, to be honest. So what I want to do is all of these trees at the bottom here, we want to clear these out so that we can try and get this stuff to roll down the mountain a bit. Hopefully that will work fairly well for us. So as a result, I'm going to try and cut especially these bigger, thicker trees down the bottom here. We're going to cut them and try and make them fall this way. We do that, we should end up with 3 or 4 trees we can quickly load up and get done. So timber, and yeah. And now that I know exactly where to put the tree, so I want it to go at 26.8. So we want to add, yeah, we want to go about 110-ish, I think. Should put the tree down at the right point. So cut that there. And down we go. And yeah, look at that. Falls exactly where I want it to. So yeah, if we can get 3 or 4 trees in the right place. So that one wants to add, we want to be about 120 degrees for that one. To put that in the middle. And get that down there. So yeah, we're going to cut 4 trees. We're not going to worry at the moment about doing any wood chips. Simply because our sawmill, we put all of these in and it uses all the wood and even creates some wood chips for us as well. So as a result, we end up with wood chips down the bottom. And what I want to do is raise enough money, hopefully, to buy us a dump trailer. If we can buy a dump trailer, then we're going to be in a position where we can easily transport the wood chips to our final destination. I think our little Deutsch should be able to pull a dump trailer with any luck. And if that's the case, then we'll all be good. We do have a massive trees now here to sort out, but that's fine. We'll cut through these, and it'll all be good. And yes, thank you to everybody in the comments who said easiest way to strip trees: crouch down, run along the trunk. Look how easy all of these branches are coming off. So just about stripped all the branches off these trees. These are pretty big trees, to be honest. Take up a lot of space. But that actually is going to work fairly well for us in total. So I'm going to chop this one first. It's laying on top and is a little bit in our way. So we want to bring this up. Alt and left click. No, Alt and right click. There we go. And again, we're doing 4 meter-ish cuts. Some of these are really big pieces of wood. But, yeah, should be absolutely brilliant. These are gonna make some really good boards. And I like that. I like that this is going to be a very profitable day for us. So I think that might do it for those lengths. We've got a lot of stuff cut and plenty to get into our Deutz. So let's start this up. And get this moving forwards and yeah, out the way. Well, just into a point at which I can easily load it up, really. So there should do it. It's really rather dark here in the shade of the mountain because north is that way, so south is the other side of here, and we perpetually, especially in November, we perpetually have the sun the other side of the mountain, so it makes this a very dark place to be and a very cold place to be at this time of year. But we are well wrapped up in our forestry gear here and can easily weather this cold. it's gonna be pretty bad when we get into our tent in December. Ideally, I'd like to build a little log cabin up here, maybe before then, and start getting this area rebuilt into our forestry camp, rather than being camping and tented up here for the whole of the winter, where it'll be a really, really cold time of year. These are some quite big trees that we are loading up on here. They're, nice and long, lots of them. It should be quite a, as I said, quite a profitable day. Because these are all the same length, it's fairly easy to get them all lined up on this trailer. But I think long term, what we're going to be looking at is getting a fairly large logging trailer, if we can, on the back of a lorry of some description. I've got my eye. There's a good overcab, or let me see if I've got it in here. Let's have a look. The one that I want, is not in here. So it's this sort of shape. It's the TLX. The 82 square studio truck, I think, would be absolutely perfect on this map, and would give us a real chance of transporting everything we want, both down the mountain and over to our sell point, because our sell point is right around the other side of the map, and we're gonna need something to get all of that over there, especially as we can use the landy, but it was discovered the landy, we're not going to be able to do it very quickly. We're going to have to take it in more drips and drabs with that. Certainly last time it was way too much that we loaded onto the back of the landy. I don't know if it would do with a double. If it won't do with a double, that means we've got to take single pallets on our flatbed with the landy, which is just, that is never going to work. It's going to take us way too long to get anything done if we do that. Right, I think this is going to be the last log we get on here. This is fairly well packed, and I don't want to cause too much problem. Oh, that was close. For our doits as we take it down the mountain. And plus, I'm going to go and try out some other stuff down there. We've been trying out various front loaders and... Oh, hang on. I think we've fit another one on there. Possibly two. We've been trying out various telehandlers and front loaders. We've not found one that I'm overly happy with yet. It's costing us a fair amount because we keep leasing a different one each day. But I think we need to find something. We're going to have to push that log onto the back. That's not lined up very well. This one is going to be fun because I want to get it right on the edge here. Look at that. Whoa! Oh, it's flung logs off. Right, I need to clear that up. And that means moving this forwards. Okay, I've moved my truck out of the way. Should be able to pick both of these up at once. Will be disappointed if I can't. Yeah, there we go. I don't think that is the safest, but they are both in the grip. Not often you manage to pick up two logs in farm sim like this. I mean, this log grab is capable of picking up multiple logs like this, but the physics just tend to fly them everywhere when you do it. So let's bring this down and over. And we want to get, if we can get these two on the top, then that is going to help. So that way, please. Open, yes. I think that, oh, yeah, I'm not going to hedge my bet, so I'm not going to try my luck any further. Let's just strap all that down. We've got a strap at the front as well. Right, that is not the safest on there, but that is good enough for us to make our way down to our sawmill. So let's go do that. And yeah, let's get down there with the doits and see what's going on down that area. There is quite a bit of weight on the back of here. This is, wow, this is scary coming down here. It's making the doits wheel on its front wheels, but we have made it down, and we are getting close to the sawmill, so I'm quite happy with that. You can see all the wonderful oranges and reds of the leaves around here now. in the trees that aren't the evergreens. And they are making this. Well, this is a very pretty map as it is anyway. I love this map. Let's take this over here and drop this off. And I know that at the moment nothing is processing through here. So this will get our shed moving again, or our sawmill moving again. And also our very precariously loaded logs will go in. So that's all unstrapped. In they go. And we now have planks. Yeah, planks being created, wood chips being created. We've got nearly 6,000 litres of wood chips. We've got, yeah, boards 2, they've just come out, and boards 3. Boards 1 and 3 are coming. So, yeah, we've got this at the moment, this little Schaefer, which is costing us a fair amount of cash and isn't very good. So, what I think I want to do is probably replace this with something else, but right now I kind of need it to do the job. We're gonna have to go up and get the landy. I think we'll head back up, grab the landy. Well, no, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I've popped out quickly and I've grabbed, well, I went to look for the truck that I wanted and it's actually not available. What I've got instead is the various TLX trucks that are here. Wow, these are some fantastic. Look at that. Oh, that's an agro work one. So that you can put on crawler tracks, which is pretty cool. But that's not the one I'm looking for. What we want is something that we can do some forestry stuff with. I like the idea of a cat like one. So configurations. Lots of different configurations. What we want is the flatbed version of this, though. How much is this? So this is 82,000. So actually, we don't have enough for this truck at the moment. Maybe. Oh, God. Even this is 53,000. I think we might have to lease one of these, though, in order to actually get what we want done. Does this have enough to get us where we need to go? Is going to be the question. I think we may have to stick with what we've got. So it's going to be back up to the top and grabbing the landy. I think for today, we're probably best off concentrating on getting all of these logs down here and in so that we have a good amount to keep us going. And then maybe we'll be able to earn enough money after a little while to make enough cash to get something that can transport this stuff more easily. Otherwise, yeah, it's going to be a lot of back and forth with that landy with very little on its trailer. One steep climb back up to the top of the mountain, and I need to really build a roadway off here to the sort of the gentlest journey down into where our logging camp basically is, because at the moment it's not the easiest of places to see where we are, especially with it in the dark like this. Right, I think what we want to do is get another load of logs onto this tractor or onto this logging trailer, and from there we can then go and, well, we'll probably try and take the landy and see if we can deliver at least one set of planks today. It'd be interesting to see which of the planks are paying the best at the moment and just taking a set of those, I think. That may be how we have to work it if we're not moving much at any given time, because that will then maximize the profits that we get. Oh, it's a tough one. And as somebody said, we really need a low-range gear in that landy. We'd get everywhere if we had that. All right, I've loaded up a load of logs onto there. I think, yeah, these ones are ones that I'm beginning to be able to pick up. I think that one's actually got a lot more there. Wow. Thought I had cut all of this off. Apparently not. There we go. That's the bit I missed. Right, let's get these logs cut. So back up with the menu there, and 4 meters. If we get a few logs off here, that will start to free this bit up like so. Yeah, cut those 2 bits, and then I'm going to cut a couple here. So 4 meters. I love this measuring tool. It works so well. Absolutely perfect. There we go. That will do. And then we cut the one off the top here, and that will start giving us access to the ones behind a lot more easily as well. Once we remove that, and this one here, like there, perfect. Right, let's get these ones loaded up, because that should probably be enough to finish off this trailer. And with 2 trailers worth in there, we should produce quite a few bits. And if we were up to 23,000 last time, I can't remember. Actually, how much did we make from our logs last time? Let's have a look at this. So we made, that's buildings. We made 7,289 last time, along with selling a vehicle. So yeah, we didn't make much off those 2 last time. So yeah, we really do kind of need a large truck or a large lorry or something to transport as much of this at once as we can, because right now we're kind of doing it in piecemeal bits, and the amount that we can get off the mountain does not match the amount that we can that we're then able to transport to sell around the other side of the map. Almost full again. I need just one more. Wow, it's really hard to see out of this cab. Let's come over here. Yeah, and we've only got one more cut anyway, so let's just work our way into there like so. Pick that up. And then, yeah, hopefully this will way fit on top and just sort of rest on there, please. I think what we're going to have to do is get a whole load of planks ready down at our down from our factory. And when we've in that position, when we've got a whole load ready to go, like at the moment, looking at our productions, we have wood going through there. We've got a whole load of planks coming out, so those are going to produce some soon. They have, yeah, they have a good amount. We are storing a fair amount in here. I think we're going to have another board come out. So yeah, we want to move the stuff out of the way, get it stacked up, build up a collection of boards, and then what we can do is come in here and 82,000. We want something, yeah. So I would have said our best bet is probably to then lease something like this Phoenix, like the TLX Phoenix. Lease one of those, especially as there's a very nice set of colors that you can get on here. And yeah, we can then go and take ourselves Canada, US. It's going to be an American truck. We can then use this along with a flatbed. Now we should have flatbed attachments for this. Don't know if they're under miscellaneous. That is auto load. I don't want an auto loading one. Just want a flatbed. Yeah, hopefully you can turn the auto load off. I don't think it takes most things that we produce anyway. But yeah, 4,500 for that would work quite well. So yeah, I think it would be fairly good. I think I'm going to have to test this though with that, and hopefully it won't auto load. Right, let's go and drop this off down the bottom, and then I think we need to do some rearranging down by our factories get the planks moved from the sawmill into the board drying factory. And then, yeah, I think in a little bit we should have built up enough to allow us to have a fairly large lorry or a fairly large truck take all of our stuff across the map, rather than trying to do it in drips and drabs with our little Land Rover. Down to the sawmill with our second load. It is 2:20 in the afternoon. And unhook this. Or unhook these, otherwise I don't think it'll unload. There we go. And then unload. There we go. Right, so yeah, now we should be in fairly good position. Let's, oh, what am I in? I'm in a trailer. There we go. Right, let's get these out of the way, stacked so that we have space over here. And yeah, this is going to need replacing with a larger piece of kit, this chauffeur, because it's not perfect. You can see the back of it just lifts up. I do have a piece of kit in mind that is a little bit more heavy duty. Right, so that one there. And you can see this is why we need to move stuff out of the way, so that we can clear this and make sure that it produces stuff. The other way to do things, actually at the moment, that is the other way to do things, is rather than do this way, we could just sell it directly. Get it directly distributed. We'd lose some money doing it, but right now, that is probably going to bring us some extra cash in. I don't know. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Do you think we should directly distribute for now to get just to get some money in, or do you think you know, just directly sell, or do you think we should hold on, borrow a piece of kit, and get all of these delivered that way? It's gonna be quite a bit of stuff by the time we're finished. Looking at this, I mean, already we've got several of these coming out of here. Wow, this is quite a bit that we have sitting in here. Each of these are 1,700 liters of planks, so it is a good sized amount that we're getting out. And yeah, this is not something we can transfer with the Landy. It is just producing so much of this. Our last big pallet of wood for now. We need to get some more in here, but yeah, so that is a trailer, I think, of logs. Oh, this is so unstable. Has produced 6 pallets of this. So the 2 trailers that we had today, that is going to produce a large amount. So yeah, we are going to have a lot to get transferred. So definitely want to know what your thoughts are. We could set, the other thing we could do is set the sawmill to distribute to our plank drying factory, and just do that as well. Would mean we didn't have to do this job all the time, pick up pallets like this and transfer them across, especially if we have a lot of pallets or a lot of planks that we start producing as we get more wood across. So again, let me know what you think. I am very interested to see what your thoughts are on this as I get all of these across. Something to consider about setting these to distribute. We have we're leasing this chauffeur, so the more we use it and the more days that we have it, the more it costs us. So yeah, it's not a great way of doing it when we could just distribute between the two, and I am a little bit thinking of doing that. The only downside is that I do need something to load up my any equipment with, but maybe that's the thing. Maybe we distribute and sell direct for now, and then when we get the equipment to do it ourselves, we go and do it ourselves so that we can make that little bit of extra money on top than we're making now. Right, I think that's it. We've not got another piece out of here. Here we go. What have we got? So we've got lots of wood chips. We've got lots of wood that it's running through. But yeah, we're way off getting any more boards at the moment. So that is our factory loaded up. It's not taken us very long to do it, and it's a nice job to do. Although I do want to get a bigger telehandler than this, because this rented one is just has so many troubles with all these pallets. But that's all good. And actually, I think we're losing the light at this point. So I think that is all we're going to do for today. We will be back up and loading up the logs next time, getting those down here. And as I said, please give us your feedback. Please give me an idea. How do you think we should work things on here? We'll be very interested to see what your thoughts are. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.